السلام عليكم، يومكم طيب مبارك. تحياتي من مدينة استكهولم، وهذه وقفة احتجاجية طبعا ضد الاعتداء الصهاينة على أهلنا في غزة، وداعمة طبعا لغزة.
I think the EBU is about to run into some fucking disrepute. This video is not a video essay. It is a call to
عامل شغل كثير. كيفك؟ تمام ان شاء الله.
الحمد لله. Putting pressure on Eurovision.
ابو تركي.
مرحبا
اخي. السلام.
كيف حالك؟
صحتك؟
والله بخير.
تمام ان شاء الله. الحمد لله والله تمام. عمر كيفك اخي؟ صحتك؟ مرحبا. شو اخبارك؟ طمنا عنك. كله تمام ان شاء الله. الحمد لله يا رب.
The public institutions that make Eurovision happen and that are paid for with our taxpayers' money. We have to let them know it's unacceptable to use our money to spread genocidal propaganda. Iceland have already showed how effective this can be. After campaigning from both the public and the potential representatives, the Icelandic broadcaster has announced that they are considering dropping out of Eurovision this year. This absolutely can be done if we band together and listen more. So we've compiled a list of contacts for all participating broadcasters, so you can contact your local.
نجرب في اللايف في اليوتيوب.
هذا يوتيوب.
ما كنتش نستعمل فيها هلبة اليوتيوب، فتو يعني دور التوق 1000 باش تبي تفتح اليوتيوب.
1000 لازم
دور 1000. تو انا 1300 يعني بدي افتح اليوتيوب.
Let the Swedish broadcaster SVT know that all their efforts to create a great Eurovision 2024 will be tarnished if Israel is allowed to participate and turn the show into genocide apologism.
Genocide.
We also need to put pressure on individual contestants. Eurovision gets
كيفك؟ هلا كيفك؟ هاي كيف برو؟ let's go هورا دي برو سبرينج ادم.
Israeli participants need to understand that if they put their careers before protesting genocide, their reputation will never recover. So we also need to contact this that all the known 2024 participants. The UK's Ollie Alexander previously already expressed support for Palestine, so maybe he will speak up again if we can convince him we support his views.
حسين كيف السلام اخي؟ كيفك تمام ان شاء الله. الله يحفظك يا رب.
Baileys is an Irish brand, and Ireland is known to be a huge supporter of Palestine. Baileys also prides themselves on being inclusive, fairly made, having a vegan version of their famous drink. I'm sure they would not want that image to be tarnished by the Genocide Song Contest sponsored by Baileys. So we've also included contact details so you can let the sponsors know that you'll be forced to stop buying their products if they're just going to spend your money on Israeli propaganda. Back in 2019, we boycotted Eurovision for being hosted in the apartheid state of Israel. Now we boycott again, and we push harder. Eurovision, get fucked.
مريح.
This is the world's single most documented genocide in modern history. And yet world leaders not only are standing by, but the United States is actively arming Israel and providing a diplomatic cover for Israel to continue carrying out this genocide. Every day, every hour, every minute, there is a new video that comes out of Gaza documenting this genocide in a way that we've never seen before. Genocide is a legal term. It comes out of the Rome Statute and the Genocide Convention. Genocide requires intent and action. For the last 3 months, we have seen Israeli government officials, leaders, individuals in the military express clear genocidal intent.
של עידוד ההגירה של תושבי עזה אנחנו חייבים לקדם. זו ההזדמנות לרכז עכשיו פרויקט הגירה, פרויקט של עידוד הגירתם של תושבים מעזה למדינות העולם.
Israel has already carried out 3 out of 5 of the genocidal actions described under the treaties. So killing members of the group, that's clearly taking place here. Causing members of the group serious physical and mental harm, that's also clearly taking place here. And finally, deliberately inflicting on the group conditions of life calculated to bring about their physical destruction in whole or in part. And that's also clearly taking place here. If Israel didn't drop a single bomb in Gaza, but all it did was cut off food, water, electricity, have uprooted 2 million of Gaza's 2.2 million population and displaced them from their homes. And they've also destroyed over half of all the buildings in Gaza. So these are people who, even if today there was a ceasefire, would not find homes to go back to. Israel has violated every law of war that exists during its genocidal campaign. Israel is very much at war with the United Nations. Israel has also treated with contempt any statements coming out of the United Nations attempting to require Israel to comply with international law in any way. But that's also consistent with its behavior for the last 75 years of its existence. Israel has never
كله تمام.
followed any
الحمد لله.
UN resolution,
الحمد
be it
لله.
coming out of the General
ماشي
Assembly
ماشي.
or the Security
والله لا لا
Council,
فتحت اليوتيوب تو نجرب في اليوتيوب. ما هو انا ما كنتش ناشط كثير في اليوتيوب، ولكن تو طقيت دوري طق 1000 باش تفتح لايف، فتو انا طقيت 1300 نبي نجرب اللايف شوي ونغير على التيك توك. انا دائما على التيك توك دائما على التيك توك.
ما فاتش كان تصور واحد كان عند البرلمان لحاله مثلا.
جاء معنا يوم السبت جاء معنا في المظاهرة والله جاء معنا. والله تعرف ناقص 9 كان واقف هو هناك باللايف. والله شوف الناس، في بعض الناس عندهم إنسانية، ونحن كثير من جماعتنا العرب والمسلمين والله في بيوتهم نايمين. والله نايمين، شيء غريب جدا والله. والله تحاولوش انه يعني يوم يجوا بالعدد يوسطوا صوتهم حلو كثير والله. الأخيرة جت كويسة يعني، فناس كثيرة الحمد لله. أبو كمال أخي طمني عنك. كله تمام إن شاء الله، الأسرة بخير، الله يحفظك يا رب إن شاء الله. كله تمام الحمد لله يا رب. الحمد لله.
هون احسن من فوق.
احسن بكثير. ما هذه يعني محصور في الزاويه شوي، يعني هنا مفتوحه.
States not only have an obligation to sanction genocide once it's happened, but also to prevent genocide.
نجرب في اليوتيوب قبل ما درتش لايف على اليوتيوب. هسه انا طقيت 1300 نقدر نفتح اليوتيوب.
بتقدر تفتح
لايف. تمام فتحت لايف نبي نجرب شوي يعني. انا ما يمشي معي لكن التيك توك. شفت الفيديو نتاعك الاخير؟